Alright, so it's time for our recording session for Birth of the Empires. But before I begin, I want to note that you can see it like up here is like, auto saves basically for like, turn 171, turn 172, basically like, 2 turns right after like, turn 170 here. And I want to note that basically I played a little bit right after like, the last like save. And I was recording it, but essentially I only went like 2 turns and I had a phone call happen and I was like, off for like 4 minutes and I was like, well, if I'm basically gonna be off for like that long, I was thinking like, it might be a better place to sort of like wait until like, actually have a proper time to record. So we're gonna go back here and just go from there. Now, before I basically do anything, well, let's just have a quick look here at stuff. So I'll note that right now, basically, I'm offering Qatar invaders basically cooperation. We accepted like friends from the current, so we're not gonna be enemies to them and all that stuff. Fairly simple stuff is basically going on. Alright, so before I do anything right now, I'll note that basically right now I want to like, go into like my systems and sort of like, basically do like a sort of like rough checkup on everything. And, first thing we'll do is go for the trade routes and stuff because there's basically a few of them I can drop down. I basically have like all the Mega Lines basically to like trade with, and I'm not really doing so right now, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna trade with people. But the first bit of this episode. I've only got like, so much like, to work with basically with the Rotharian Empire here, so it's important basically that I try to like, work the best I can with what I like, have. So, trade is like, one thing I can work with, so trading I will go now. Yeah, so it's gonna trade with everything I can basically get close to. Nothing there. Alright, that looks like the Mega Alliance has been traded with for the most part, so at this point we're just gonna go down to Qatar, like, invaders, and just, make sure and trade with all their systems as well, so nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And yeah, that's like the only way basically doing it with like, these systems that have like, sort of like get the ACC, but whatever. Alright, that looks to be like all the traders basically sorted out, so, a little bit more extra income basically for like, following turns, like, pretty important. Alright, now, I'll know this point by the way, I'm trying to like think about like, how I basically want to proceed basically with like, the rest of this game. I guess like one thing I want to basically do is like go through like all these guys here, make sure they're like doing stuff like, to improve themselves and such. I'll note at this point we probably don't need to have like all these like, replicators basically in repair, so just drop off a few of them. Just get that out of the way. At some point while I get this basically going, so we'll need to get like, Duranium and like, Titanium basically going up for this guy, but whatever. Here's Monarch. This guy's building up laboratories, which is cool, but I'll make sure I'm using them, so drop our resources I can into it. After we get this done, we'll have this guy work on this here. And yeah, I'll note that part of the reason I'm saying doing this interference is that, like, unlike they say like the Heian, which I can basically buy everything, and like the other factions don't require as much management to basically get them doing their stuff because they're like better production ability. I just want to make sure this guy can do what he can basically. So make sure I'm building everything I need to and just go from there, so to speak. There's Rosinia. Can knock that down a little bit, so why not? Not as sure what I want to do with Rosinia here, but you know, I'll probably focus on like building more like the intel centers basically in the future, so that'll be a thing I want to do here. Just get 9 of those basically going. To the small system up here. I can just do a little bit of that for now, I guess. 9 turns basically just kick around doing stuff, that'll be fine. Yeah, just like sort of like a general checkup, basically make sure like these guys are doing something for a few turns and like, you know, make sure I get everything done well. Let's get this built up here. Fine, we'll do that. So Septimus, I basically plan to make Septimus into like, you know, sort of like, you know, I'll note this point by the way, I've like picked up a few new systems, right? So I basically have access to like, you know, systems that'll basically have like iridium basically over here, for example. I was gonna make Septimus into like, you know, a place where it could possibly get like, you know, iridium or like, you know, titanium, but at this point, I could probably still get the titanium from here, but do I really want to is the thing, right? So what I was basically thinking about doing if Septimus here. What could do these guys that like sort of like build up like, you know, the titanium here and like have it be like sort of like a secondary area that I can like get, you know, titanium from, like this small system here. So because like I have like no like really good strong systems for like, you know, resources basically in this game, what I'm basically planning to do for like my systems here, I'm basically gonna have them so like, you know, some systems basically support other systems with like, you know, just like, you know, additional like supplies if I basically need to. So for example, I'm going to basically build titanium for this guy and like, you know, have him build like titanium for myself basically make use of, so that'll be his job, so to speak. And we're on that too. Now, I'll buy an ISIS over here. This like is like my determinant area, so I think about for these guys here, I'm gonna need a lot more determinant in basically this, so I'll get this basic built here and I'll like, you know, work on maybe a few more of these. Get that going. Then like start worrying about everything else that comes after that. Well, maybe we can hold off on this for a little bit longer. We'll get like 6 of these and like that, and we'll just go from there. Chris is basically building up a small little like, you know, collection of stuff here, which is fine. So let's keep building his stuff. I'll make sure the productions are all good as well, but whatever. There's a little small things that's basically what I want to do for like the start of this episode, and then like, you know, basically the plan for like this episode, I just want to do a little bit of management, so to speak. So you don't usually see me do this, but this is basically like, you know, stuff I usually sort of like just don't do, and then like, you know, it comes back to bite me when like, you know, all my systems basically are like out of whack, so to speak. So this time around, basically trying to get these guys all sorted out, you know, early on. So why not? Let's drop that here. I guess I want this guy to build up a few more intel centers after this, so a few more of those. And I can see, like, you know, this is like coming back here to, like, to do service things. I'm basically getting, like, you know, lots of extra, like, you know, intel and stuff like that, so. Wasted resources is basically what I basically have going on right now, right? So, I'm trying to fix it a little bit. This guy still has room to grow stuff, apparently, so. We'll hold off on that for a moment, just get the intel centers basically up a little bit more. Now we're fine. We're gonna basically never back up, you know, to 10 place with me basing it, but you know, they'll probably be primary for research. Yields is slowly growing. We got to work on this for now. Another system where stuff is very slowly developing, so let's get that going. Get more food. A little bit more like laboratories, basically get more research basically going. Like these are like all the things I could be doing basically to get like more resources basically like pumping out of like, these places, more like, you know, intel, more like research. Sometimes it's important basically to go through your systems like this to, you know, get the best out of them, so to speak. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I'm not that Iron's probably a good example of like a place where I need to have like, you know, backup like resources, so we're gonna do this with iron. And I can like build up some more stuff over here, so we'll work on that next. I want this guy to build up more, but you know. You know, it takes time to build up all the stuff I want to is a thing, so, oh well. All I can really say about that. You know, I need more power apparently here to get stuff going, so. There we go. Turn that back on. Housekeeping, that's fine. Let's get some a little extra, like, you know, food and stuff here now. Upgrading the turbines for more power too, which is nice too, so why not? Some of these systems, by the way, like, you know, they're being developed and it's like, you know, gonna slowly kind of like do other stuff for me as well, so. I wish I could be building something like this stuff now at this point, but whatever. The troops have to wait for a little bit, I guess, at this point. Now, not by this point, I also need to have like more drain for a lot of stuff as well, so. Some of my, like, you know, things here are going to start trading out drain we see out other places, I guess. I forgot what system I was basically on there, but whatever. Manic basically has a little bit of drain we basically work with. Urso I was basically working with here? No, it's Bible. So we've almost basically gone through here. We just have to drop off a little bit of stuff here. So we're gonna go to Bible here. Need a little bit more basically to do some stuff here, I guess, but whatever. It's an improvement. The funny thing here at this point is I can sort of like go through systems now, and like, you know, some of my newer systems can be like used to like, you know, create like dream because we basically have the mines for it now, so. You drop that off here, I guess. There's a bit right there. They're already dropping off your stuff, never mind, so. He's definitely doing his own thing, I guess. Let's do it like this. So, this guy basically has a little bit of extra work here to do stuff, so. At this point, basically, I just want to have, like, you know. We're just doing, like, stuff like this at this point, so, you know. We can like start putting up some of our stuff basically like sort of lacking. As I basically sort of like said at the start, it's like, you know, this like gameplay for like this like, you know, playthrough. The Rotharians are basically all about micromanagement, so I go through and basically like, you know, I have to like micromanage everything to basically have. That's basically how they work. You don't have anything. I have still lacking systems basically for like, you know, some stuff, but whatever. I'll note that something I was like thinking about, like, you know, if I really need to like, use repairs basically to build a few like, you know, stopgap things, like, you know, I could build drain mines basically into capital to like sort of help out a little bit, so I start doing that now. I know, yeah, some of these systems aren't doing anything, so just go to Menkar, for example, and get something like that going for him. Apparently I'm lacking the touring of all things, so that's interesting. Well, a few systems can build, like, you know, the touring, I guess, so. Well, you know what? It's not that big of a deal to buy this room, I guess, so.
Affirmative.
Just buy a little bit for him right there. Alright, well, let's start actually playing at this point. So, you know, I've got like a few, like, you know, moments basically for like trade and like, you know, system management. Now, I'll note that the thing I basically sort of like, want to do for like this episode is like sort of like just clean up a little bit over here and like, you know, start getting like some ideas basically done for like the, you know, colony over here as well.
We have a new technology.
Hey, Drew from our planet, nice.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
And apparently this guy blew up my colony ship here for some reason. Wasn't expecting that guy to do that, but well, that's fine, I guess. Alright, so I got cooperation with like the
Affirmative.
The Qatar here. I can like use this guy to go over here and like grab this planet and like, you know, put that in my like, you know, sphere of influence. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy over here, I guess, at some point, but whatever. It's, you know, par for the course, I guess.
Select a planet for terraforming.
You can work right there, I guess. Well, that's nice. I like that idea. Alright, so basically, like, you know, cooperation with the Qatar basically gives me access to, like, you know, this guy's sphere of influence, so I can, like, check out his plants now if I want to. And some of this stuff down here as well.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Send this guy over here, I think.
Affirmative.
We'll go like say hi to the Drizz over here, which is basically a miner. See what they're all about.
Affirmative.
I'm just gonna move this guy over here, I think, at this point, so he can go there. Or actually over here, maybe. And at this point, we're just gonna drop this down here like so. Lock it up. I forgot what I was gonna do here, but I guess this is fill up the duranium and stuff, but you know. Need more duranium for that, I guess, so that's a way to turn. You on the other hand can start building up this when we get the chance to. There we go. Want to do that right there, actually. Right, so I have extra stuff in storage now. I got some deuterium I just got from the, corn there, which is nice. There we go. That'll help out a little bit. Kinda wanted to blow up my ship there, but oh well. I'll just go get more. Want to get the, chance to. There's some money. Always good to see. So let's go to the Curians here. Might be able to get these guys to like me soon enough, and I can, start getting them in my sphere of influence, hopefully. I'm still thinking about going after these guys at some point, but I'm probably just going to do it diplomatically at this point with, like, intelligence and stuff like that, so... I'll be, like, the plan for that guy up there at some point. Unfortunately, I can't do anything here with this guy until, like, he gets more, uranium, so... We'll drop that right there, I guess. At this point, let's get a few more of these here, so, do that. Diplomacy wise, I'll note that at this point I'm actually thinking, like, is it possible I could possibly get some of these other guys to my, like, memberships again, so... We're gonna try this once more of, like, this stuff, so... Alliances and memberships and stuff like that if I can. See what we can get. Might not get any of these guys, but I'm just gonna try. That's all I can really do.
We have established contact with an alien culture.
So, here's the Drizzy.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
They're basically over here in, like, this small little part of the galaxy. I don't know why these guys weren't, like, picked up by, like, the coalition yet, but, I'm gonna try to in the future just pick them up.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's get this guy going in here, I guess. Or, actually it's probably a good idea to make him go
Affirmative.
there first and go there and all this sort of stuff.
Affirmative.
Well, I'm gonna send these guys basically off to, like,
Affirmative.
guard this guy while he picks up his system, so, I grab it before, like, the other guys have a chance to. That's done. Alright, Kyrians. Trade. See if I can get that with them. I'm just gonna gift this guy some money here to start, try and get him to like us. No more crop ability on this guy, so it shouldn't be too hard to get him. Maybe, if I'm lucky.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
And there we go. I finally have some memberships basically happening. So, Victorians, Hungomai, Tarkites, Ruins, basically, all get their, acceptance for this stuff here.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Work on this planet next, I guess.
Select a planet for terraforming.
Let's get this done. Now, if you basically recall from before, I basically want to sort of cut off the, the core basically from this system here if I get the chance to, so...
Affirmative.
I'll note with the help of the guitar now,
Affirmative.
I can sort of drop these guys off here to build an outpost and sort of bring this on my sphere of influence, hopefully. We'll see how it works. It might just go dot 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 like that or stuff like that, but I'll build an outpost down here and maybe up here if I need to try and cut this system off and have it for myself. Now I lost some traders here because honestly I'm now get these guys in my alliance, so that's nice, I guess. Obviously. These guys want to trade apparently, so... I might cooperate with this guy just for trade purposes, I guess, maybe. So I'll probably accept this, I think. Yeah, all these guys basically jump to join me, so that's nice. We'll be able to use these next time basically, so why not? Alright, so I got some new systems basically to play around with now, so... They didn't join, but we have actually Victoria now, so let's go in here, do some quick stuff with these guys. They aren't hurrying on food at least, so that's nice, but whatever. Let's get everything else done here, so... I need Duranium basically for this stuff here, unfortunately. We'll grab that right now, I guess. They aren't producing a Duranium, which is, annoying, but oh well. So they joined. These guys joined. These guys have even less assembly yards, but you do have Duranium mines, so that's nice to see, so... Let's do that with these guys. Let's get 4 of those going like so. I'll probably start playing these up when I get to the extra titanium, but whatever. We'll get that going like so. So it's decline our membership, but we basically have memberships with Victorians and Hungomai now. We got the target space allied to us. Ruins are now cooperating with us. Now I'll note by these systems, it's picked up here. I'll note basically the Hungomai. They basically have no resources for Duranium, but I'll note that these guys have something very special called the ore extraction. if I pick this up, I'll get like a nice little like small 3% bonus, and like I can apply this basically like get wherever I want to, and like use it to get duranium perhaps right here. So that's what I think I might do if I hook them over here as a system, just to supply the other guys with duranium if I really need it somewhere. And it's like no system basically at all that well, these guys do have duranium over here, but I mean it's gonna take for a while to basically build a guy up over there. So lots of work basically get done in this thing, right? Alright, diplomacy here, so offer these guys trade, so let's just offer them more money, I guess, or I should start gifting these guys a little bit more. I'm gonna try to pick up the Drizzle Bio if I get the chance to, so I'll just bribe them a little bit and see how it goes. They'll probably get like swiped up by like the coalition if I'm not careful, but if I grab them, then great, I'll be happy about that.
We have a new technology.
There we go.
We have a new technology.
Excellent.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
Cool, so we're trading with the Curians now. And apparently these guys give me a gift of some credits, that's nice to see. Alright, Medcar, you can start trading with the Curians. So these guys are finally friendly to me, which is nice to see. Oh! That's interesting. Someone bribed a ninja over here. Let's start trying to get a trade with them, I guess, if I can. Someone must have bribed them away from like the coalition there. And wow, look all the might have stole from the hanging right there. Cool. That'll help out a lot. This is done. Lock. We're apparently almost done this, so we're just going to drop this down here a little bit. Nope, didn't do that right. Slowly getting my research done, and that'll be nice to see. Alright, geothermal plants will start popping up some of these guys, so we'll do so. Let's get that right there. Get geothermal plant over here. Once I build this, I'm probably going to start pumping out the colony ships from Rotharian, so we'll start, getting that out of the way soon. This guy made over here, so start, calling some products just over here.
For terraforming. We will begin constructing the outpost.
Get that going right there. Well, I got the money at this point, so might as well, give this guy a whole lot of money basically for a trading agreement, so why not? And we'll send this guy a trade agreement. Let's see if we can get friendship with this guy, start getting some, work against, make this guy more favorable to me, I guess. Well, that's sort of lucky that I bet the hands probably bribed this guy away from the coalition there, so it happened. So I'll make it easier process to get them into my sphere influence now. Now I am tempted to trade with this guy right away, but I also want to make sure I get money for the hands too as well, so I'm just gonna start doing that I guess right now, so Get rid of him. Trade this guy. There's Victoria now on my side, so we can use this guy to trade here. And me right there. And basically, as always, as I pick up a new systems here, I'll basically have like, you know, more places to like, you know, do my thing, so that's fine. You know, I'm trying to offer this guy like this friendship so he doesn't do that again, like attack me, so let's offer that to him for now. I don't really care about the hands that much, I don't think at this point, so whatever. Alright, let's go to the next turn, I guess, to see what's going to happen. Well, let's heal this guy and see what he does.
We have a new technology.
So there's that stuff basically done over here.
We have a new technology.
I now have access to the Outpost 2 class, so that's nice.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
External Affairs has a message for us.
I'll take this. I probably blew up some energy and girls in hand there, but whatever. Alright, so this basically is all done over here. We can just like drop this off and like, you know, start on a research assignment to, you know, special over here, so that'll be like my next aim, I think, over here. By the way, I just picked up the new ship, the Tibia, so I can outbuild this thing if I want to. These things are pretty powerful like ships that, like, you know, are assault ships that have like immune rings, so not bad to pick up. The next one I can pick up after it, though, I think is possibly this one. Speed of 3, medium range. Also, these transport ships are on the way too at some point, but whatever. There's this fire at this like stage, and then like, you know, the battleships. The battleship actually isn't too far away to get. So here's like, you know, the battleship like the you know, the Rotharians. I guess it's like the equivalent of like the Warbird. So that's what that's all about. So energy, construction, and weapons. We're just gonna unlock those if, like, you know, tech basically pours into it, they'll get done. Alright then, so slowly getting this stuff all out of the way. Just want to get a few of these basically out of the way now. And yeah, over here, like, you know, my capital, we're gonna still do some stuff, I guess. You know, I think you can play already about the colony ship for like the Rotharians. Like they have like 2, like, you know, class 2, like, you know, ships there for like colony. I was complaining it might be like a worthless ship to build, but it actually might be useful to, like, you know, go to these planets that are like already have basically on my sphere of influence, like sort of grab them, like, you know, and like, you know, make them like better. So one thing I'm doing right now, those are my 2 colony ships right here. This one has a smaller upkeep, and it's got like big size, so the thing about this colony ship is like, I guess it's like not made for like, you know, expand territory like, you know, far away, but it's like good for up close territory, so build a bunch of base bases to colonize the stuff that's close by. Use a blessed time as doing so. Why not? I'll get that out of the way. Let's get this going here. Belfoy is slowly building up its stuff. At some point I was thinking about using this guy for titanium as well, but you know. Do I still need to as a thing, right? Probably. I probably still need it to, but whatever. Let's get some more titanium going over here, I guess. Aim for basically soon after. Actually, I'll do this first and then I'll get the titanium going after, so do it like this. Upgrade this, get that going, build this up. Don't really need the crystals, but okay, why not? We'll get the crystals. Stuff this can build this up over here, build this geothermal plant up here. Nice stuff for him to make use of, basically. You know, it's worth noting that apparently their friends basically have access to something called the singularity plant, which basically lets them get like more direction if they don't need to. They actually build like the bigger ships like a lot easier with the Rotharians if they want to, so that's the thing. Let's get those basically going here. Tarsos. You know, at some point it's gonna basically make this guy have like, you know, direction, so I might like aim for his stuff at some point for this guy. Still. Let's get that going right there. We're gonna keep offering you guys this guy Midas to, you know, make him like me a little bit more.
Our Secret Service has news for us.
Terraforming has been completed. External Affairs has a message for us.
So friendship with the Kyrians, we got trade with the Ninjans, we got cooperation with Drizzy, we got tournament with the Ninjans because, you know, they probably got, like, you know, captured by the, yeah, these guys again, but whatever. It's gonna be a little bit of a battle if, like, you know, the coalition basically grab the Ninjan, but, you know, if I can, I might try to in the future. You know, I forgot that because I basically got cooperated with this guy, I also get access to the shipyards, and I can look around this guy a little bit more. So,
Affirmative.
why not send over there? Whoops, don't cloak, I want you to colonize.
This system will be colonized.
Get that out of the way. I wonder what the buff are all about. We'll have to go see them at some point.
Affirmative.
We will begin constructing the outpost.
Get this outpost over here as I go along.
This system will be colonized.
We'll colonize right there. Would be nice to get the trade of the Ninjans, but, you know, at the same time, at least, like, you know, I got a little bit more, like, you know, devotion out of them, I guess. Not any traders with the Drizzy, unfortunately, but whatever. We'll get to that soon. Hope they declined that, but whatever. Let's get that going right there. Get to work on this guy over here. Let's get these college ships basically doing their thing finally, so...
Affirmative.
We'll send this guy down here to help out with his system.
We claim this system. Our Secret Service has news for us. A Rotharian outpost is completed.
You know what? While I wasn't looking, apparently this got colonized by the what you call it? The Corn, but whatever. That happened, unfortunately. I was gonna cut the system off, but you know, I guess like I can't do it now because they already, you know, colonized it, but whatever. Well, I can use this outpost down here, look around stuff, I guess, that's fine.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Just gotta go here, I guess. You know, I've got to actually see where these wormholes go. That'll be fun to find out.
Affirmative.
I was gonna build an outpost right there, I think. They've already done it apparently over there, so that's fine. Let's get this guy going over to
Affirmative.
Verona, I guess. These guys will do the same old stuff we used to do with these guys, so let's get them to, like, you know... Oh, right. Because these guys actually were constant better colony ships, I actually have access to, like, the better, like, you know, fabricators and stuff here, so... Hooray! More stuff. This guy has absolutely no, titanium, apparently. Whoops. Well, whatever. Who's got titanium bases to give, I guess, at this point, so... You into Ein. You don't have any. Let's go drop that right there. Upgrade these fabricators, basically get this, like, you know, stuff built. And because I got trade, I can trade with, like, you know, the Drizz over here, so why not? I think I might keep this basically in reserve for, like, you know, this system down here when I get around to it. Nah, I actually won't do that. I can basically use this guy to trade now with something else, so... Where to trade? On, I guess. As well as it's got the basic stuff, so... Let's build the basic stuff here. And I got more money. 218 more credits apparently from the Hayon. Nice to see. Let's build this here. We'll build that right there, and we'll get the other stuff eventually in the future. nice to build some of these, like, you know, things up like this, so why not? We'll start doing so. We're gonna build some more laboratories here, so... An upgrade just now, apparently. That's nice to see. You know, I'm talking about directory refinery right here, just so I can, like, get more, like, you know, directory near my capital if we need to. That's something I could possibly do for building, like, the big ships. We're just gonna do this though. Get 9 more of those, I think. Upgrade this here. Upgrade those. This guy, I feel like we're gonna build those right there. Get this here. You already built up your airship supply, so that's nice to see. I guess specifically that's basically going to go back into hibernation, so to speak, so... Let's get more laboratories. Oh, it's only going to get one more, I guess, right there.
Affirmative.
Alright, well, I basically did everything I've sort of, like, wanted to in this episode, I guess. I essentially wanted these guys basically, like, you know, start scouting around a little bit, and, like, you know... I guess I did want to get down here, like, to say hi to Drizzy, and, like, you know, start making happiness with them. I very, like, slowly, like, managed episode where, like, you know... I basically, like, managed myself a little bit, is what it's all about. So, let's just save her here. Only went 7 turns, but you know, I did a lot of cleanup basically there. So it's sort of to be expected it was only 7 turns. Until next time, take care.